Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Alicia Dianne Art and I am your host Alicia Dianne, and today we're going to be doing some animal character design. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. I post videos every week on drawing and I post animation that I do. It's going to be really awesome things. So without further ado, let's go on ahead into Photoshop. And actually, let's see. Maybe I should go ahead and bring you guys first into, if I can put it in. Let's look up some reference drawings because today we're going to be doing the big cats. And so what I wanted to start with, keeping in the theme of what's been so popular lately, the Black Panther movie, which I just got the opportunity. I wish I could insert a little applause sound effect right now because I just saw the movie yesterday, and it was absolutely awesome. So, how about we do some Black Panther character designs? So these are our references. So these are going to be live references. I always look at references, and if you check out my channel, you can see a video that I posted not too long ago about drawing big cats. And so we did the realistic ones, and now we're going to do some character design. So this is going to be pretty fun. It's one of my favorite things to do is to draw animal characters. So without further ado, let me go ahead and open the application which I'm going to be using. I'll just scroll through here so you guys can see some of the references that I'm looking at. You can just look these up on Pinterest or Google or your favorite search engine just to find some realistic images of panthers, which is going to be really fun. So let's go ahead and do a little shuffle here and find out which character today. So it's a male tap dancer slouching. So I'm going to go right into Photoshop and we're just going to go ahead and start sketching because why not? And so let me see if I can switch my windows and go right into the Photoshop. And now let's do this, guys. So we have our references and we have the character that we're going to be doing. And so we can just go ahead and start sketching. And I hope you guys are having a good week. My week is going pretty nicely. I do have to say so, so I'm pretty excited about that. And so right now I'm just gonna go and just start sketching. So what does a tap dancer look like? Maybe I could just see what does a tap dancer look like. And I'm gonna look at references for that as well. So how about, okay, so we're gonna make this kind of fun. And let's see. Panther, so I'm just gonna use him and make a little tap dancer. So let's go ahead and start. And I'm gonna just try and use some of the elements which I found. For this nice thick neck. And maybe he's looking at us kind of flirty. And so I want to make him kind of fun. And I want to keep looking at some references to figure out how I'm going to do this. And I'm going to give him a nice chest here. And perhaps he's just kind of floating around. Oh, he's supposed to be slouching, isn't he? Oh well, I'm just going to do the tap dancing. And for the next one, we'll do we'll do the action as well. So right now, I just want to see if I can do this male Black Panther tap dance, and I think that's pretty creative enough. I mean, you can always use like some more references for what you want to do, but I mean, come on, that's pretty good. So yeah, maybe I'll give him a little top hat here. And I wonder if you guys saw the movie yet. Did you guys see Black Panther? Did you like it? I thought it was pretty awesome. I'm not a huge superhero movie goer person at all, but I mean, this was like a history making moment. So I kind of felt like I really needed to go. And I'm really glad that I did because it was a good time. And maybe I want to give him a really dramatic tail here. And I'm not going to do any of the inking really right now. I just want to kind of play around with some design ideas, which is what I would suggest at first. And then we'll just go ahead and do another one. And let's see, maybe how can I do his pose? Okay, so maybe he's got like a little thing here where he's just kind of look at me. And, and now I'm trying to think. You should always kind of have a little story in mind when you do these. And I think well, I did talk about it the last time I did an animal character design video. But I definitely feel like every time that you're making character design, it's a good idea to kind of have like a little story going on, just to make it that much more intriguing for your viewer. And so now I'm trying to think. Okay, so he is here. He's got his little, oops, his little wife beater shirt on and his dress pants and his tap shoes, which is kind of what I saw in referencing some of the tap dancers. And you can always um, have a look of your references on Google or whatever search engine that you want to use. But now I'm trying to think, well, hey, what do I want to make him be doing? Like, what can the story be? Maybe he's tap dancing. Hmm. I have an idea. Maybe he's a street performer. I've been on Venice a couple of times over the last couple of weeks. And what I do there is I've been selling some of my watercolor paintings and just checking out the vibes of the beach. So maybe he's here. There's like a little dollar here. Maybe he's performing for money on the boardwalk. And so he's over here. Maybe like Santa Monica's over here somewhere. And this is all. And people are hanging out. People are playing volleyball and what they do on Venice Beach. People are jogging. And he's just here performing for tips on the boardwalk. And here's the ocean. Maybe there's a ship way out somewhere. I've never seen one, but it can happen, I guess. Well, I do see ships, but it's not like common day like that. And here's the water. Back here, somewhere is Malibu. And he's just trying to make some extra money because he's got cubs to feed. And here we go. It's your Black Panther tap dancer performing on the street. Have to make the rent somehow. That's that's from my new episode of Good Girl Princess, which reminds me of this a little bit because everybody's got to make money somehow, right? And so that's what he's trying to do right here. He's trying to, and he's got a couple of dollars from tips over here. And there we go. It's a cool little story, nothing too complicated. It's just kind of a nice way to make it a little bit more engaging. Okay, so I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna look up another one. And next, we're gonna do a leopard, because why not? Let's see, maybe I'll include it in type here. Let's see, I'm gonna shuffle it up, and it's a female Grim Reaper bouncing at age 3 or 4. Wow, this is gonna be really serious. Okay, so now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up. Let's see, a leopard. Right. And wow, Grim Reaper, that's serious. So let me see, leopard cub, because it's supposed to be 3 or 4 years old, and translated into cat years, it's a pretty young one. So this is going to be a little cubby reaper. But I can do it, so let's go ahead and get started. She's going to be bouncing, so she's happy at least. And let's go ahead and make this little Grim Reaper start bouncing. And give her some nice big bouncy eyes. And I'm gonna give her some nice cheeks. And she looks too happy to be a Grim Reaper, but oh well. She's bouncing, so she must be happy about something. Maybe she gets to go to not kill anybody today. I don't know. That would be, I don't know what would make a Grim Reaper happy. I saw an animation not too long ago about something like that. It was like a Grim Reaper, and like they were supposed to like kill a deer or something like that, but they fell in love with the deer and they didn't want to kill him. It was kind of weird, but it was that it was on Facebook floating around somewhere when I used Facebook. Not really using Facebook anymore because just I always go fall down the rabbit hole when I use it, so that's why I just stopped using it altogether. And so this is a leopard cub, and she's I don't know what she's bouncing on yet. And it's kind of dark. Why did I get a Grim Reaper? Oh well. Oh well. You can try and attempt to make it not as not as dark with what you have. If you use any of these kind of character shuffling things just to bounce ideas. And speaking of bounce, we're doing a bouncing jaguar. So I want to give her a bigger expression. She doesn't look that happy to me. So, and I kind of don't like her face. I just kind of don't. I think it could be cuter. See if we can make it a little bit more fun. At least attempt to. We can do it. We can always change it around to make it a little bit more. Maybe she just has one tooth instead of two. Make her look a little bit younger. And you know what I could have done to make her look younger too was I could make her top of her head a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll do that still. And there's some cubby ears. This is not coming out how I wanted to. I feel like I want to just start over. But I kind of just want to see what happens too. Maybe I want to make her body smaller to make her feel more young a little bit. Maybe she's like, as she's bouncing, you can give her a bit of a spring over here. Give her a little bit of a short tail because they do have, she's a leopard, not a lion. I'll make it a leopard tail. Leopards have more of a, just a rounded tail. Hopefully I didn't give the pan. I probably gave the panther the wrong tail too. I've been drawing lions a lot, so I probably gave him a lion tail when I need a leopard tail. And so I did that. And why is she bouncing? Maybe she's bouncing on top of, I think, of what would be funny. Hmm. You guys figure me, I'm like trying to like brainstorm while I'm drawing, like, what can I do to make it like even more exciting or like entertaining in some way? Give her like a neighborhood. Maybe she's just playing neighbor me for Halloween. She's not really mean. So maybe hmm, trying to brainstorm it still about the possibilities that I can do with this character. Even though she's kind of dark. Let's see. Maybe she's got a bag of candy in his hand. She's just trick or treating. I think that makes it a little bit more fun. And maybe there's like some candy flying out, like a lollipop or something. And there's a little jack o' lantern. And she's just out for Halloween, even though it's February. And she's bouncing. I remember going to like the bouncy houses on Halloween. A lot of places have like stuff like that, where they'll have like a bouncy house for kids on Halloween. So maybe she's in one of those things. That would be something that would make sense for the story. And she is a leopard, so I want to give her at least a couple of spots. And I'm not timing these drawings. I'm just gonna draw straight through because I think it's it's more fun and it's better for character designs to just kind of let yourself kind of imagine and explore the drawing rather than to try and rush it like you would with say figure drawing. It's a different medium. So you don't really want to rush these. You want to kind of play around with them, get a feel for them, how they're going. Um, Let them kind of go into whatever they're going into because the design may evolve like right in front of you and you never really know where it's going to go right away. And I think that's kind of a fun part of the design process. And so she's got to have the spots. So let's see. Hmm, that's kind of fun. I like it. I like where she's going. She's not a dark Grim Reaper, if that's possible to make a not dark or scary Grim Reaper. I'm glad it was at least a kid, and which kind of led to the idea of okay, maybe this can be like for Halloween. And I'm gonna increase the size of my eraser just a little bit. Erase some of this, some of it, the under stuff, so it's not just so much line happening under there. She kind of looks like a nun now, but that's alright. And she is a little leopard remover in a bouncy house on Halloween. That's my story. And I wish I could go over it just a little bit with like an airbrush. Oh, that one doesn't work very well. This one, this one is better. Unless you can see it a little bit better. Mm, over just a little bit with this. And now I'm going to draw the little bit of the bouncing house. Just to kind of make it train from memory to think of what a bouncing house looks like. Of course, you can always, and it's probably much better to actually look up the reference. But I think I can kind of remember. My son is still pretty young. It wasn't that long ago that we've been in a bouncing house, but it's still cool. So she's inside the bouncy house and she's having fun, and maybe like a little bit more rounded to make it look like it's inflatable. The whole thing is inflatable, and maybe make the moon fall like a little scary since it is Halloween night. And there's some stars in the sky, and maybe there's like a little, maybe kind of graveyard or something. Just something to make it like interesting, you know? It doesn't have to be complicated. You just want to do something with your designs to make it a little bit appealing. And there she is, our little Grim Reaper girl in the bouncy house, who happens to be a leopard. It doesn't have to make sense, guys. Just make it fun and entertaining. Okay, let's see. And now we're gonna do, let's do some lions. My favorite. Look up a lions and see what we got here. Oh, my husband just texted me. He lost his cell phone, but it appears as though he got it back. Yay! Ooh, yeah. I'm glad he got it back. Good. Yay. Okay, so let's shuffle again. Da, 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 da. Ooh, Elvis. And male Elvis speed skating. Voluptuous. Okay, so let's look at Elvis. Elvis. Okay. Elvis. I haven't seen Elvis in a long time. I remember making an Elvis Elvis villain for a comic I did years and years ago. Okay, so awesome. I'm gonna make a line Elvis, and he's speed skating, and I don't know why he's speed skating. He's just speed skating. So let's see what we've got here. Screen. And again, just a little bit bigger so you guys can see better. Hopefully, you guys can see better from that one. Okay, so male Elvis, and he is a hunka hunka bringing something or other. So he's a lion. Let me look at the lion. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I think I got this going down. I mean, I'm way too big. Okay, through the head way too big. But let's see. I make some big. I don't know why I'm making some big eyebrows and some big old sideburns. And he's making his little famous curl of expression. And maybe I don't know why, but I feel like I want to give him like an afro. I know Elvis doesn't really have an afro, but it feels like it works for me right now. So that's what I'm going to do in a music episode. Line here. And I'm going to make this way smaller because it's way too big. I'm going to cut this in about 50%. There we go. It was really way too big for me to draw his whole body. And so maybe now Elvis is got his low cut shirt on. And I'm gonna make my pencil a little bit smaller. And he is speed skating, right? Yeah, he's speed skating. I don't really know too much about speed skating, but I can use my imagination. I know it's Winter Olympics, but I haven't been watching. So sorry. And I don't know, maybe use like speed. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll make him speed skating for the Winter Olympics. That will be a fun idea. So yeah, I didn't even have to think too hard about the story this time. Yeah. So maybe he's like, saying, thank you very much. And he's kind of like doing this like Elvis thing with his hands. I don't know really what Elvis does with his hands. I haven't. I like some Elvis music, but I can't say that I'm like some huge fan or expert on Elvis. And he's got like his guitar in one hand and like got like a mic in the other hand. And I don't know why I still feel like he would be like in the 70s and have like a cord. He doesn't have the cordless. He doesn't quite have the cordless microphone yet. He's like street skating. He's got his little. Is it like roller skating or ice skating? I feel like I want to make it like ice skating, so I don't know if speed skating is ice skating, but I don't. I don't care right now. I want to make him like ice skating, so he's like kind of like a figure skating, speed skating Elvis. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I think it will be more fun that way. And he's supposed to be kind of bump in the belly, I think. So it'll make even and a little bit of a chin, I think. There, will be more effective if I keep like no, much of a double chin I can give him, but I'm gonna try. At least maybe give him like the cleft chin, like a nice chin. Let me see if I can do that. There we go. Give him like a nice butt chin. Is the word I'm looking for, I guess. Nice butt chin. Here we go. And I feel like it's just afro. Some belly. Maybe he's got a little bit of moves. A little bit of movies going on too. And he's got a little skinny arms because he doesn't really work out. Well, he doesn't work out at all. He's got like this nice belly shape. I think I was gonna make him fit at first, but I realized that I'm just gonna give him some bellies. I'm gonna make his belt like super high up here. I don't know why, but I feel like that works for me. Using this high, and I feel like I don't really want to give him too much of a jaw. I just want to give him like this a little bit. He's supposed to be, kind of out of shape at this point if he's the disco version of Elvis. I haven't seen too many Elvis impersonators. Well, I haven't seen too many Elvis impersonators at all, but when I do, they don't typically look that in shape. So he's got this big gaudy belt. And he's got a little bit of movies happening. Maybe a little bit too detailed on my part. And I like his face. Something about him. I think it's because I didn't plan for him to be a chubby man, and then I changed my mind mid drawing, and I think I didn't. It just doesn't look funny to me. Should I just change his whole face? Should I draw him again? What should I do? I think maybe I just want to make his eyes a little bit more goofy. Suddenly you were funny to me, which is good. I don't know why. No, I don't like those eyebrows. Maybe he's like, he looks insecure now. He's like, did I do it? Did I make it? You know, trying to figure him out. Okay, Mr. Weird Creepy Lion. Do you like me now? You should make him look more romantic. He looks right. Oh my god, I can't get it right. I'm trying like all the. I'm like, what should I do with that, man? Maybe I didn't like think about his personality enough in advance. Maybe he's just like, uh, hmm. Looks pretty pathetic, actually. Maybe that's how he's supposed to look. Maybe he's just like a washed up impersonator. He doesn't really know what he's doing anymore. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I'm just freehanding this guitar, not looking up any references or anything. Just trying to make a nice fun like that. He's like, thank you all for my horrible impersonation and performance. It's sad that Elvis is like always known for like his impersonators in Vegas now. Oh wow. Okay. What do you think? Is that cool? Is that acceptable? Just trying out some things. It's like I'm watching the Sleeping Beauty, and it's like at that creepy part where Maleficent is like trying to trick her, and actually succeeds in that. So I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you if you haven't seen the 60-year-old movie yet. Then it's time to see it. And he is performing, and he's doing his big closing act, I guess, at the Winter Olympics, which I believe are in Seoul or someplace like that. Sorry if I don't really know. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to the Olympics. And so these are people are watching his horrible performance. Poor lion impersonator, Elvis guy. I think he'll be fine. He won a bunch of money in prizes, so don't worry about him. He's gonna go hit the casinos after this. Have a good time. So he'll be just dandy. All of the people in the audience in the crowds, they're watching him. And maybe the judges stand is over here, and they're like, "I'm giving him one." To the judges are like, "Yeah, you need to try harder, buddy." The judges are like, "Yeah, try harder." And maybe he's still getting like confetti though, all over the place. Drink a little bit for her. He's still getting like flowers because somebody likes his performance. Somebody liked it. She pulls through roses and stuff for him, so that's good. He didn't get up too bad. Judge's table is over here. And I'll stand again somewhere over here. And then it's I think I made too many phones. Make it right here. Okay. There we go. That's kind of cool. I like that's kind of cool. It's such a funny, like, weird character, but this hopefully this gives you some ideas of things that you can do with your characters, some of the exciting ways you can approach character design, especially if you just want to tighten up your skills or like just get some good practice going and not feel a lot of pressure. Just keep your pencil moving. Don't feel like you have to have it perfect right away. Obviously, none of us do. Um, it's fun to just hold on. It's a good exercise to just you know work on the different concepts you can come up with, the different scenarios, just getting your practice with design and facial expression, and just trying to get your personality to show through in the drawing. You want to make it show somehow. Maybe I'll clean him up a little bit. He's kind of like the underdog. I feel for him. I do. I feel for him. He's a cool character. He might be like a little bit rough around the edges, but he's a fun guy. I'll bring that thinking down a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna bring him down a little bit. And you can always come back to your drawings and decide which ones that you wanna go ahead and ink or not. It's totally up to you how you wanna approach it. The beauty of making your own characters and the fun of it too. And see like what changes you can make when you do some inking. I think it's a great way to keep going. I'm gonna add some details while I'm doing the inking. Gonna try and bring out his personality even a little bit more. Even maybe like a little bit of bag. Maybe he's a little bit older. Just make it a little bit. Just try and think of things as you go. I want to think of how I want to curl his lip. Maybe I didn't do it like one or two before. Like with that curly lip, maybe I want to give him even a little bit more. Dude, maybe I want to give him even a little bit more. You can think of things as you go, and that's kind of the beauty of inking too, because you don't have to keep it exactly the same way as you did when you first originally drew your character. You can always add to it, make it a little bit more fun. Think of things while you're going. Like maybe I can put in a little bit of that double chin now that I didn't really get to before. You know, maybe we can look a little bit more Middle American. You know what I'm saying? And look a little bit more, give him a little bit more of that Elvis impersonator vibe. You know what I'm saying? So you can always add to it as you go. Maybe I want to emphasize his little ears here a little bit more. I didn't even know, like, I was really struggling with this guy at first, but now he's kind of fun, you know? You never know. I kind of like him now. Oh, the frills on his lapel. Maybe make his belt a little bit more three-dimensional. Give him some rhinestones. Make that kind of fun. I'm just gonna go through and give him some decoration on his old belt there. A little bit of a pop, but not too much. Just have fun with him. Keep moving the design as they go. Oops. Oops. I'm gonna make this a little bit longer actually. Oops. I'm gonna mess up my keep it moving. But there you go. And let's see, let's move on to his arms. Give it a little bit of fun. Let's see. Something I don't like about his thumb. Yeah, you do that. I like reading things in that I don't like. I want to make sure that I'm comfortable with all the different aspects of the drawing. And microphone. I'm gonna save because I haven't saved in a while. This moving. Well, that set is so evil. I'm like watching Sleeping Beauty right now. She's really a not nice lady, is she? She's like taunting the the poor prince. Like, and she's just laughing at him. Like, what a mean lady. What a mean lady. I'm not looking at any reference of a guitar, but hopefully I can remember enough about a guitar that I can get away with it. If I wanted to make this more of a realism sketch, or even more of a feature styled character design, then I would totally look up all the references. But because this is just like a cartoony sort of a caricature type of a sketch, then I don't think it's really necessary. And I'm gonna use them let's see, for the background, let's actually use a blue. I'm gonna do that in the back. All these some people who are judging him, literally. Just sort of the background art. I'm just gonna just pencil it in really loosely. And it's kind of started this crowd happening in the background. And I'm sorry for being kind of quiet right now. I'm just kind of interrupting some of the details here. And the roses. Let's take off this layer. I'm going to turn down the opacity on this background and really make it more about our main hero here. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I'm going to do some, let's see. I'm going to do some really loose color, which I will get to. But in the meantime, this section of our character design is going to be done for now. But I'm going to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And thank you for being a part of Animal Character Design. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. And I will be back here next time. So thank you guys again for watching. And please subscribe and like the video. And as always, dream big, be yourself, be grateful, live balance, and again, be yourself. Thanks again for watching. See you guys next time.